What's up, guys? Fightastic here with another Summoner's War episode. I think this is episode 4 of my Summoner's War series called A Noobie's Journey, where I just pretty much document everything I'm doing from becoming a level 1 all the way to a level 40 with 6-star monsters. So I haven't been uploading recently, mainly because I'm at that kind of monotonous stage where I'm trying to get some 4-star fodder to upgrade my first 5-star, so I've just been basically running the same scenario the whole time in hopes of leveling up my useless mons or my fodder and hopefully eventually feeding them to my first 5-star. I'm going to show you guys my monster collection. I'd like to know your opinions on the first monster I should 5-star. I've kind of narrowed it down to Dagora, Ramagod, and Rauk, but I'd just like to know, who do you think is the best? To just take a look. I've also gotten a few new monsters. I think the main one being the Water Garuda, which turns into a Konamaya, which is a pretty useful 2-star monster, or so I've heard. And I think that's going to be my next fodder, my Water Magical Archer. And so I kind of am going to be doing the free trial of Ascension event. It's the first time I've been seriously interested in the event, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start by doing 10F. Hopefully as I build my monsters, I'll be able to do the Trial of Ascensions a little better. But let's see. I mean, it's pretty easy right now. This is why I like my Rauk. He can, when he kills somebody, he gets another turn, and sometimes he goes on these streaks where he kills like 3 people in a row, and it's just amazing. It's also one of the cooler looking ones after my Water Death Knight and the Archangels. This is my Shannon. She's been pretty useful. She can buff my attackers. Oh, I almost got that kill. Oh, they have a lot. What I really want is an AoE damager. I think I have one. Oh man, my friend is messaging me. Yeah, hopefully I can move that quickly. That was rather inappropriate, but yeah, that's also why I have the volume turned off. We were actually on a Mumble chat server at the time, and you can, if I turn the volume on, you can probably hear us talking over this. But hear them talking. They were playing another game while I was playing this. See, he can have those. Let's see who I'm going up against. I mean, Rauk can have those multiple slashes that just nuke the opponent. Let's see here. Probably aim the person in the middle. It's pretty weak. I'll just focus fire him. Yeah, I was just saying, I really need an AoE damager. I think all my damagers right now are single target, besides my Shannon's Decelerate, which is more of a debuff than a damage skill. Increase their attack speed. Hopefully I can nuke. Oh man, didn't get multiple turns. Let's decrease her armor. Oh, she's so close to dying. Oh, what the? Looks like the water mon can heal or something. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting anywhere attacking the one in the middle. Ah, damn. I probably need to start with the Water Archangel. That looks to be the support character. She's full. That was pretty easy nuke though. And then I'll probably focus on the other angel. Buff my people a little bit. I mean, if these guys were a little higher level, I would definitely have a ton of trouble, because these are like some natural 5-stars or 4-stars, I think. Especially the Archangels, they look really cool. I kind of want one, but right now the goal is a dragon. But if I don't get that, you know, a second second good option would probably be a Sigmaris or an Archangel. Anyway, it's just going to be a matter of autoing her to death. Ah, good, I got that unrecoverable, and I can just probably just wail on her until she dies. One reason why I like the Trial of Ascensions, I mean, you get a lot of varying opponents. Like, I just fought, 50 energy. Kind of useless though now that I have like over 50. So as you can see here, I just fought a bunch of 5 stars. Now I'm fighting a bunch of tanks, like a tank group of golems, and most of these probably have like the passive that decrease my damage by 50% once I get them under half. So I'm gonna bring in my Ramagos, just in case I need a clean shot to just one-hit KO them and avoid that nasty buff. Let's see here, buff them up. So I've heard that Bernard and Shannon are 2 of the best monsters for doing Giants B10. And I think I pretty much almost have my core team ready. I've heard people call it Shenardian or something like that, which is basically like a mix of Bernard, Shannon, and Belladon, which is the light Inugami. The light Inugami is going to be so hard to get for me personally. I have been farming for like the last 2 light dungeons non-stop in order to get one, and I still haven't found the secret dungeon. I have been looking in chats, but then the people that I normally see have a full party and don't really want to accept what they think is a random, or what is a random level 20 or level 25, sending them a friend request. But yeah, hopefully I get a light Inugami. I'll probably start farming Paimon and feed all those Inugami to him. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it doesn't look like they're very tanky today. Oh yeah, this one has that barrier passive. I actually have a water golem now too. I heard he's pretty good fusion material, but he's also a pretty good tank. I use him to farm Gear and Hell, which is pretty much the extent of my fodder leveling ability so far. I haven't actually tried the other ones. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could probably do... yeah, I could probably do Mount White Raygon, but I'm too lazy to test that right now. But I will try that later. And that would be a good source of skill ups for my Ramagod as well. Looks like this guy's passive is just to reflect damage, and it's not very useful. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so I was summoning other monsters as well, and I recently got a Megan, or a water mystical witch, and I've heard that's pretty good. I mean, I was reading the skills, and it looks like it could be a possible alternative to Shannon, as well as maybe like a different debuffer for bosses. If any of you guys are still tuning in at this stage in the video and actually know stuff about using a Megan, I would really appreciate the input to see if it's worth leveling them up. I'm going against some Yetis. I don't know what that last one was, I kind of missed it. So here it is, stage 12. This will probably be the last one I record as the event is almost over. I have it on auto right now, but I'll probably take that off in a sec. See, they're all just aiming at different groups. I don't really like that at all. So I'm self-targeting now. Shout out to that guy in the comments who first told me that you could self-target. You have saved me hours of time, maybe. That was probably an over-exaggeration. Maybe like 10 minutes of time. But it's made it more convenient for sure. I'm really liking how my Shannon is turning out. She really amplifies my other people's damage. But like, I've also been wondering, I've got two questions. So the first one regards runes. when you have like a HP percent rune, does that stack on top of the runes that you already have, or does that only stack on top of base damage? Or the same for like attack? So if you guys still don't get what I mean, like, you know how there's HP percentage and then there's flat stats? I was wondering if the HP percentage is added on top of any bonus flat stats you might have, or if it only takes into account the monster's base HP. And then the second question I have, I already forgot. So sorry. Hopefully that comes back to me, but I definitely forgot the question. Yep, I can't remember it. Man, what was I gonna say? No, whatever. It probably wasn't that great of a question anyway, but definitely the rune question I would love to have answered. Hopefully some of you guys are still watching at this point. I mean, these are pretty easy. My goal is probably to get to Trial of Ascensions level, let's say 35 at this point, maybe 40. And that's pretty much the video. Thanks for watching. Please give me advice, tips, or add me. See ya.